Hi, hello, welcome. I'm Stephanie, for those of you who are new here. I have not streamed since February, and even when I did it in February, it was kind of hard getting back to streaming. So they've changed things since I've been here in February, and so it's going to be a little weird. Look at this. See, like, why do I have this question? Because that was from the last time I streamed. I am bringing back the forest room, so we're going to be planting some trees during tonight's sprints as well. I am a pro user, so let's see if you can see the beautiful flower that we're going to start off with. If it focuses, we're going to start off with that one. Also, I'm on theme today. Anywho, I am going to be working on Project Gemstone, I believe. Though I was getting the urge for Project Opalite, which is my contemporary, and I think it's just because we're starting to hit warmer weather. But I'm going to try and stick with Project Gemstone, and then if I get my words in for that, then I'll move over to the contemporary. At least that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and discipline myself. First things first, I need to clean this up a little bit because I feel very boxed in. I already started to clean this up. My husband's going to yell at me because I moved papers. I'm going to have to move them back. This room is a disaster area. it is still very disorganized, and it is still kind of our storage. We are slowly going through it. I need to purge a whole bunch of books because there's a whole bunch that are on this shelf. Nope, there we go. This shelf right here that I'm not going to be reading, so I might as well just get rid of them. Then I can rearrange these and it'll be prettier, and yeah, but that's future me problem. Tonight I'm going to get the desk set up a little bit. I'm gonna do a candle. I've got my hot tea with my PCOS fun stuff in there. And I've also got my rosé. So I've got something fun and something somewhat healthy. Yeah, I'm going to be really awkward until I get back into the swing of things. But Katrina is here. Hello. And Melanie is here. Hello. I know it's been so long. I'm trying to get back into it. Work has been working. When I first started last March, it's been a whole year already. I was at 20 hours, and ever since basically December, I've been inching closer to 30 hours a week. And I'm on the computer. So by the time that I'm done with work and I get the kids and we do dinner and everything, by the time that I have like me time, I have not been in the mood to write nor look at a screen. So I'm trying to force myself to start writing a little bit in the evening before heading up to bed. So we are trying to get back in the swing of things. No worries at all. Life's been lifing over here too. Yes. So, I mean, it's not even just the work stuff. It's also, I recently got diagnosed with PCOS. So I'm like learning how to work with all of my symptoms and trying new vitamins and new routines and everything. So it's been a journey. It's been a journey for sure. Like I said, if you want to plant a tree with me, I do have the room code scrolling at the bottom. It's also in the chat. Like I said, we're going to start off with this cute, let's see if we can focus. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's like kind of like a frosted flower. It's like blue and purple and silver, and it's really pretty. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to let people filter in. We'll just be chit-chatty for a couple of minutes. Big hugs. Oh, thank you. Hopefully knowing what's going on is helping you keep things under control. Yes, I am happy that I finally have answers. I started noticing a whole bunch of different things when I finally got off of my birth control last May. April or May. It's been about a year since I last took birth control because I was having really bad mood swings on the birth control, and I was still irregular on the birth control, and I'm like, you know what? I just felt off. So I got off of it. And it's been a journey trying to figure out what exactly is going on. Like at first I thought I was just going through perimenopause. But we did a whole bunch of hormone tests. We did 2 rounds of hormone tests and finally got answers last month that I do in fact have PCOS. So I'm happy that I finally have answers. But we still don't know a whole lot about PCOS, nor is there a whole lot of like actual treatment other than going back on birth control. And I refuse to go back to birth control. I am trying anything and everything before I have to go back on like actual medicine. So I've got my inositol and I'm trying that out. And I'm hoping that that's going to help with at least the irregularities. Because my doctor's mostly concerned about the length of my cycles, because I was going like 45 days between cycles. So, but I don't have like the insulin problem. So like metformin is not like a really great choice for me. It's basically birth control, or hopefully this inositol works. And if this inositol works, I don't know what I'm going to do, because I'm not going back on birth control. No. Definitely a long time to wait for answers. A friend of mine has PCOS as well. I feel like a lot more people have it. And it's just undiagnosed because it's so hard to get diagnosed. You have to mark off 2 of the 3 major criteria before they even diagnose you with it. And I think I have a mild case because I didn't have like a whole bunch of cysts on my ovaries. So my ultrasound was fine. And most of my hormone levels were in the normal. It was just like the ratios between the 2 were high. And then it wasn't until my cycles were getting longer to where they were way more than 35 days long that we did a new tests, and she added the testosterone test, because when we first went, we were just looking at like where my hormones were at, because we thought it was perimenopause. And then the second round found out that it was actually PCOS. So like, yes, while it took a long time, I wish kind of that we knew more about this 20 years ago, because the whole reason why I even went on birth control when I was 17 was because my periods were terrible. So like, I wish we knew more about it back then, but I also wish we knew more about it now. Like, we still don't know a whole lot. Very long time. Yes. Kind of like endometriosis. A lot of times it goes undiagnosed. My husband thought that was the case for me, but nope, just large fibroids. Finally getting my hysterectomy this year. Oh, congrats. I hope it goes well for you. My sister-in-law got her hysterectomy, I think 4 years ago, and she's never been happier. Alrighty. Let's see. I think maybe we should start our first sprint, and hopefully more people join us. Well, I see 5 people in here. Okay. I think we're going to do our first sprint. Let me know if you are joining in the forest room. As of right now, I don't see anybody in there. But I can always just do that for the next round. Yes. I do deal with anemia every so often too. I definitely had anemia after I had Amelia. But my iron levels have been in the normal for the past few years, so whatever I'm doing is apparently helping. But yeah, it's real fun. I do tend to up my iron intake during my periods because of how much my flow is. I want one for purely selfish reasons. I know. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yes. Oh, sweet. Okay. Awesome. All right. We're going to get our first sprint started. And during that one, I'm going to clean up, and then I'm going to open up all of my stuff because I didn't even have all of that open yet. I am so totally not prepared for this impromptu live stream. But here we go. Oh, I don't even have my guys, I don't even have my screen sharing. What is wrong with me? All right. Here it is. We are going to go ahead and start our sprint. I'm going to go ahead and change this to the now sprinting. And I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, and that was that sprint. How did we do? I cleaned up the desk. Joe's gonna yell at me about the papers missing later. It's fine. It is a little chaotic here at our household because it is currently bedtime routine, and Amelia wants to stay up because she wants to come hang out over here, and that's not what we're doing right now. But anyways, let me know what you guys did in the comments. I finished cleaning up this. I opened up my Emberwrite, which is one of the programs that I have been trying out with this project, and I'm really liking it. But I had to fix the tasks because they had I had the wrong dates, and I had to fix them all, and it was a mess. I have to open up the ellipsis as well because I'm using that as a backup. Let me set up this next forest room code. Oh, nope, not join room, create room. Okay, forest room code is going to be YDNDU2SG. That will be scrolling on the bottom. And I will also put it in the chat for you guys. Okay. For those of you who were lucky, y'all saw Amelia come in and dance and say hi to all of my friends. Let's see. I need... Where am I? Let's see. Where did we go? Okay, here we were. Nikki has joined us. Hello, Nikki. JK, hello. Hope you're doing well. Yes. Happy to see you here. It's been a while. Are you still working on Project Sugar and Spice? Sorry if you can hear the yelling that's going on upstairs. They're not wanting to listen. Go figure, because as soon as I go back to trying to go live, they are going chaotic. She's got to add the spirit fingers to this. Yes, she does. She usually does. Let's see. Melanie and JK chatting. Let's see. I did nothing productive that sprint, but I have my notebook out and ready for the next one. I'm outlining the debate for my current project. Nice. So are you doing the Save the Cat beat sheet outline type thing? I kind of do a mixture of Save the Cat and Romancing the Beat. And with this latest project, this latest reiteration of this project, I started off a little bit more broader, and I did the 7 plot points. I don't know what the actual term of the structure is, but I started off with that, and then I'm kind of like I'm snowballing it from there type of thing. I don't know. I haven't found the perfect structure for me, and I need something that is not fully pantsing related, but also not fully plotting. I need a really good mixture of the two, and it's it's been a struggle, guys. It's been a struggle figuring out the structure, like how I want to structure. It's been a struggle trying to get back into the writing. It's just been a struggle all around. The only thing that really hasn't been a struggle is the writing programs that I've been using, which has been between Scrivener, Ember Write, which I'm really, really liking, and I feel like a lot of you will too. So I highly suggest looking into it. It is completely offline capable, which has been my biggest pet peeve, and it's a one-time purchase, which is my second biggest pet peeve when it comes to softwares. And it has a lot of things that Scrivener has, but it has like a really updated look to it. Like it's very aesthetically pleasing. And then instead of backing up on Google Docs, I'm trying Ellipsis and using that as a backup. But that is fully online. That is not offline capable. So I'm kind of like going through the 3 programs, and there's some things that are on Scrivener that I still really like, but I'm trying to really do the heavy drafting in Ember Write. But yeah. 457 words from Katrina. Yes. See, you're already doing better than last night. I am not yet. Bedtime routine sucks. I hate bedtime. They're terrible. Save the Cat is your go-to. Forcing myself to not let my outline get too detailed. Literally writing the skeletal moments and then moving on to the next beat. That's what I think I need, is I just need a nice skeleton, and then I can add to it as I go. This is probably the most I've written in probably 3 weeks. It's getting there for sure. I had a pretty decent week. What was it, last week or was it 2 weeks ago? I don't even know what day it is. Last week, I think. I should pull up my spreadsheet. Google Drive, Ultimate Writing Challenge spreadsheet. And yeah, last Tuesday and Wednesday were like my best days, but I wrote last Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, which was really, really great. Yes, but you also know all the titles, all the tropes for the most part, the main characters' names usually, and you kind of like have like a general idea of where it's going. So like it's you've got to go, like, I don't know, I couldn't tell you what all of my titles are going to be. I can tell you the character names, but that's just because I have an extensive list of characters. I couldn't tell you all the tropes in all of them. I can tell you the tropes in this particular one. My contemporary is a little bit different. I have some of the main tropes figured out for the majority of the books, but Katrina has seen my chaos of the contemporary world that I have built, which is, as of right now, 3 or 4 fictional towns, and it's going to be a total of like 2 or 3 counties, and it's massive. It is massive. Look at this one trying to sneak in and say hello. Quickly say your hellos and then go upstairs before Daddy gets more mad.
Hi. Good night, Mommy.
Good night. Love you.
Love you. Oh, by the way,
they're saying you should add spirit fingers. All right, get out of here before you get in trouble.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, fans.
Love you.
Love you.
Progress is progress. That is very true. Very true. Facts. For sure. Have y'all had a break from the crazy storms? So yes, we got hammered. I am pretty sure I read an article, I think it was either yesterday or today, I don't remember. Katrina, when did I send you that screenshot? But I read an article that Illinois is the #1 leading in tornadoes, hail, and something else for severe weather. And I just want y'all to know I would like Texas to take their weather back. Katrina, come take these severe storms. I don't want none of them. Where we live, we have been very lucky that it is either too north of us or too south of us. So we've just been getting like rainstorms and thunderstorms and a lot of lightning and a lot of thunder. But we're not getting like, we did get hail today during our afternoon storm. But we've been lucky on like the tornadoes. They've either been too far north or too far south. The tornado that hit in the Kankakee area, which is about, I don't know, an hour south of me. It's where my grandma lives, actually. They got hit real bad. It was an EF3, and that was in March. My grandma is okay, but there was a ton of debris in her town. So it's been real fun for my anxiety, especially since all of these have been like hitting at night. I hate when they hit at night. But yeah, it's been real fun. It's been real fun. Mother Nature can take a break. Please. Please take a break. I want none of it. Nah, you can have it, Katrina. Texas can take its severe weather back. I don't want to be part of the tornado alley. I know we've technically been a part of the tornado alley for a while, but I think there's like technically 4 different tornado alleys. But I mean, come on. The past like 2 or 3 years, the amount of tornadoes that we have gotten in our state is not okay in my book. Not okay in my book. Amelia's always a mess. Oh no, or is this my brain with the contemporary romance world? I don't remember what we were talking about. It could have been that too. ADHD, guys. Forrest didn't like me just now. It took forever to get into the Forrest app, but oh, good. Okay, good. You're in the room now. Good. I'm glad it's working. We're gonna do this fun, pretty purpley blue tree. Let's see if that'll focus for you guys. Of course, that's just like the 25-minute version. I'll show you. This is what it looks like if we did like the full amount of time. It's so pretty. But I like the little different stages. Here's what it looks like if you did only 90 minutes. If it's even focusing for you guys, I'm sorry. Yeah, I love the different stages of some of these trees. All right, let's go back to 25 minutes. There we go. Also, for those of you who didn't see me at the very beginning, look at my cute new pop socket. Oh my god, I'm so fucking excited. I'm totally on brand. I still have to see the newest one. I actually have to see the newest franchise. I have not seen past 4. So I still have to watch 5 and 6 before I even get to 7. So I guess Joe and I are just gonna have to have like a little, date weekend to where we just watch all of them because he's never seen them. We've been together for 14 years and married for 10 of those years, and he's never seen all of the Scream. He's probably seen the entire first movie in pieces throughout the years, but he's never sat down and actually watched the movies. And that's just a crime. That is a crime. It is. He loves watching scary movies, and Scream is my favorite scary movie franchise. It's one of the only ones that I can handle. I I like slashers more than other things. I don't like hauntings. Hauntings creep me out. But yeah, it's lovely. I love it so much. I saw it on TikTok and I had to. It might have been today that I sent you those. The days are running together. I have a friend who lives down in Pana, and he had a tornado touch down about a mile from his house. That's so scary. He's okay though, right? I'm assuming he's okay because you're talking about it like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, the severe weather needs to go away. Yeah, that's what usually happens with us. Everything is usually right above or below us, within 5 miles. I think it's because don't quote me because I'm probably wrong, but it could potentially be the fact that we have a major highway a few miles away north of us, and then like 15 miles south of us there's another major highway, and we're kind of in the middle of those two highways, and I don't think tornadoes like to pass those. It's usually north of the one highway and south of the other highways where all the severe stuff happens, and then like the stuff that happens in between those two, like if it's severe it has to happen within that little tiny bracket before it goes. I don't know. I'm probably not making any sense, and I'm just a chaotic mess. But I have a feeling that might be the reason why we're kind of like in this weird bubble, which, hey, I'll stay in this bubble. That's fine by me. But still, the tornadoes are getting a little too close for comfort. Been busy with revising Public Sugar and Spice. Yes, baking and other responsibilities. Nice. Amelia, yeah, she's a chaotic mess. Yes. Should we do like a watch-a-thon together? Love the shirt and the pop socket. 7 was so good. Yes. I can't wait to see it. I'm just so excited that my love is back. Ugh. I love Matthew Lillard so much. I will literally watch anything that he's in. It's a problem. I didn't watch 4 through 6 and was able to follow up with 7 just fine. Yeah, I mean, I figured, but I still kind of want to watch them. I did watch 4. 4, I think, was the one with what's her face? Emma Roberts. Correct me if I'm wrong. Loved 5. 6 was kind of meh, but I haven't watched 7 yet either. I haven't watched any of the new ones yet. Yes, let's do it. Okay, we're finally all caught up. I've been a little chatty today. It's fine. Let's start this next sprint. So this is your last call for the forest room if you want to join us, because I'm going to be starting this sprint in about 30 seconds. So I'll give you 30 seconds to join the forest room if you want to join us. Emma Roberts, yeah. She was like one of the mains in there. I can't remember. Were any of the other mains from 1 through 3 in 4 as well? I can't remember. Yeah, but I can't believe Joe's never seen them. Only need like 1K more words for my daily goal. I technically need 1,600. Is that happening tonight? Probably not. But I'll be happy if I can get like 600 for sure. All right, y'all. It is time to change over to the now sprinting. Let's go ahead and start the tree. Sorry. I tried pressing the button while you guys were seeing it. It wasn't working. Okay. I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, and that was that sprint. How did we do? I will let you know my word count once I get this next room code started. Let's see, create room. Let me know how you did in the comments. And the next forest room code is going to be 5RKQY8YSG. And that will be scrolling at the bottom, and I am putting it in the chat now. Okay. And we're going to do, let's do this one. I don't remember what's that called. Anyways, okay. I'm going to put on the short break. If we chit chat longer than this, that's fine. Let's see. I wrote 307 words that sprint, which is not terrible. It's not the greatest, but it's not terrible. But I had trouble finding this particular scene. This new reiteration of Project Gemstone, I am trying to use up as many of my previous scenes as possible. And this one scene that I wanted to add back in was one that was from like one of the earliest versions of this story. And I wanted to, one, change it to first person, because when I first wrote it, it was third person. And two, make it fit this current storyline. But I mean, I'm all about recycling my own words if I need to and can. So that's what I'm doing. How many words did I say? 307? Where's my calculator? Yes, 307. 6032. So I mean, why not? If my words don't have to stay in the kill your darlings, why not, right? Anywho, okay. Let's get caught up on the chat. Okay, so Sydney, Gail, and Dewey were in 4. I think you're right. I just couldn't remember. Hello, how are you? It has been a while. I'm doing okay. It's been a struggle getting back into a writing routine and a YouTube routine. I kid you not, I started putting together a YouTube vlog for all of you guys back in February. I still have all of those clips. I am planning on still putting together this writing vlog that I filmed for you guys. I just haven't had the time to actually edit it and upload it. I need to do that. I need to get back into vlogging and posting videos. I miss it. Dogs are sleeping, husband's going to bed, and time for cozy editing. Yay! Welcome to the little cozy chat. I was hoping to publish this September, but the last round of edits are taking longer than expected. Hoping for January, though. Crossing my fingers for you. And who knows, maybe the edits will start doing better for you. Maybe it'll go faster than you think. Melanie left us. Thanks for joining us, Melanie. It was lovely talking with you. I'm not the most patient person, but I figure better to publish later and put out a product I'm happy with. Absolutely. been 4 years since I started writing it. I don't think you want to know how long it's been since the first version of Project Gemstone came about. It's been 10 years. In my defense, when this story first came to my brain 10 years ago, it was young adult and strictly just fantasy with a romance subplot. Over the years, I have stepped away from young adult. It actually wasn't until after I had my daughter where I completely stopped reading young adult altogether. And so I took a lot of my ideas that I had prior to that and started transforming them into an adult version. And when I changed this into an adult fantasy, it originally had 6 total POVs. It was very but for adults rather than for young adults. And then I went on my romance binge reading session in like 2018. Maybe it was still 2017 when I was on maternity leave. And ever since then, I've been all about romance. So then it was learning more about the craft, and I was learning more about the genre and everything. So it makes sense as to why it's taken so long, but at the same time, it's like for the past probably 4 to 6 years, I've been focused solely on this and one of my contemporary projects, and it's like I haven't finished them yet, and I just need to. 2026 is the year, though. It is the year. It is the year. So I'm crossing my fingers that it's the year for you as well. 658 words. Yes, Katrina. See, I just needed to come back to live streaming and you get your words. Only need 369 more words. Yes, queen. I'm jealous. I still technically need 1,300 words, but I don't think that's going to happen. Well, it might. It could happen in the next sprint or two, mainly because I am recycling some words. So I tend to write more words during the time that I am recycling and uphauling. So we'll see. Maybe. I probably only have 2 more sprints total in me, though. I'm not going to lie. So potentially only 2 more sprints. Girl, I do too. I tried doing some sprints, what was it, last weekend in the Discord? Or was that 2 weekends ago? I don't even remember. It was fairly recent. It was this month sometime. And I got distracted because I had to go make dinner, and then I never opened my laptop again. So, yeah. Big shocker is I'll be done with my writing before 10. Yes. Yes. We will. We will be done before 10. Because I for sure have 1 more sprint. Potentially 2 more sprints. The last sprint might go down to like a 15-minute sprint. Just throwing that out there for you guys. But I was a bit chatty earlier. Sorry. I'm outlining my contemporary age gap, dad's best friend romance, and I'm writing it in a small notebook, so I don't know how many words I got. Nice. Sometimes writing by hand is like the best way to do it, though. Whenever I get stuck, I try to write by hand. I know Katrina does this too a lot, and then she'll just transfer the words written from her notebook into her document. But awesome. crossing my fingers that you keep going. I don't know why I was so chatty earlier. I think part of it is that I'm so like not used to being on screen anymore that I'm just like word vomiting and talking your ears off. But also like I don't know, I guess I was just in a chatty mood. I have many pages, that pieces. Yep. Yeah. And you bring like your notebook around too. I still here's my notebook for Project Gemstone. I still have to transfer everything to this notebook. I do really love what I've done with the notebook though. Like here's my washi dashboard. It's so cute and so on theme and on brand. The vibes, the working title, sneak peek. And so like I do have some things filled out for this. However, I need to finish filling in everything else so that I can start doing some actual writing scenes because like all of these are blank. So I need to start using my notebook a lot more. We'll get there eventually. Oh, I need to put this back in there before I lose it. Oh, some of my sprinting numbers from last November when I was, still live streaming a lot. Okay. It is your 30-second last call if you want to join us in the forest room. This is the lovely tree/flower that we are going to be doing and planting this round. Me too. I haven't been adding the stuff for this book, and I need to because I'm already forgetting names. That's so on brand for you, though. Literally so on brand for you. If it makes you feel any better, I was transferring some of my notes to Ellipsis on the contemporary romance world, and I couldn't remember one of the names of the town, and I couldn't remember if I was doing one county with 3 or 4 towns within that county or whatnot. So I just started calling it the Tri-County world. And I mean, eventually I might actually have 3 counties with, 3 towns in each county. So, I mean, I might not be wrong, but I literally have a folder in there called Tri-County series because I couldn't remember what the hell I had created prior to that, and I didn't have my notes with me. It really is on brand. All right. We are going to go ahead and get this sprint started. Let me take off the forest room coat, and we are going to, it's this one, hit start on the tree, and I will see you guys back in 25 minutes. Happy sprinting. All right, well, that went pretty well, I think. Let me get this next forest code. Nope, don't do that. I need to edit it first. Let me know how you did in the comments. This last one, I think we're going to do a 15 or 20 minute. I haven't decided, just because I am getting a little sleepy, but I want to finish this. May not be finishing this chapter, but at least this part of the chapter, this scene, I guess. Create room. Okay, the new forest room code is 6 UEQWX 6SG. 6UEQWX 6SG. Okay, that is going to be scrolling at the bottom, and I will put it in the chat. Okay. And let's see, we're going to go with let's do this fun one. I wish I knew like the names of all of them. We're going to do that one. Okay. Let me grab the calculator. I was at 6032. That was pretty decent. I got 766 words. Yes. Yes. Okay. I feel really good. I could stop right now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to have one more sprint. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be 15 minutes or if it's going to be 20 minutes. I'm leaning towards 15 because I just want to get the scene done. And then I want to go have a small snack and watch an episode of Desperate Housewives and then figure out what I'm going to read tonight and go lay down and read. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm at over 1,000 words then, aren't I? Plus the 307. I'm at 1,073 for the day so far. Yes. Oh, I've missed you guys. I have missed being here. Oh my goodness. All right, let's catch up on the chat. Where are we? Okay. Katrina got 611 words. Yes. Total of 1726. Yes, queen. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That makes me so happy because you've been really struggling to get the words in this month. It's so hard getting back into a routine. Let me change this to, let's see, 15 minutes or 20? 15 minutes or 20? Let's do 15 minutes. Let's see how much I can get in 15 minutes and hope that I get this scene done. So the last sprint is going to be 15 minutes. Let me change this to 15. There we go. I know, I just sometimes struggle. I'm done for the night. I wrote more than I needed and I'm happy with it. I'm happy for you. I'm beyond happy for you. You only needed, what, 1,600? or 600? What was it that you needed? I remember you said it. Let me scroll up to the top. Oh, that's right. You are taking Friday off. Maybe you didn't say it. 1484 is what you need. You didn't say it because I don't remember that number. 5K on Friday. What do I have going on Friday? I don't think I have anything going on Friday. I might join you. Let me see. Let me pull up my calendar. Oh, Friday's Amelia's birthday. I do have stuff going on. Never mind. The little girl's turning 9, so if it's slow at work, I might leave work early, considering I'm already at 12 hours for the week. So I technically only need to hit 8 more hours for my weekly quota. So if it's slow on Friday, I'll hop off of work early and do an hour or two while the kids are still at school with you. I won't go for a 5K myself because I won't have enough time to do a 5K on Friday. But I do want to bring back my live streams where I do like once a month or something, to where I try and do as many words as I possibly can. I strive for a 10K, but I've never once hit a 10K day in my life. So maybe one of these days I start doing that again, like once a month or something. It's not going to happen in April because I'm swamped this weekend. Well, I'm not swamped on Saturday, but Joe's not home on Saturday to help me wrangle the kids, so that's a no-go. So I might be able to do one in May. Definitely not the first weekend because I'll be packing for Vegas, and definitely not the second weekend because I'll be coming home from Vegas. So maybe May 16th or 17th, or the 23rd or 24th. And the kids don't have school on the 25th because that's Memorial Day. Maybe I'll do a Memorial Day weekend live stream where I do an all-day live stream. We haven't done one of those in, a couple of years, I think. Maybe I'll do that sometime in May. It's a big possibility, guys. Yes. So I will keep you posted on Friday, but I should be able to join you for an hour or two. Jen, hello. You found me at the end. Yes, I feel like you find me at the end a lot. We're going to do one more sprint if you want to hang out with us. We're going to do one last 15-minute sprint so I can finish up this scene. But I'm happy you're here. Thanks for joining us. I know it's been a very long time since I've been really on screen for you guys. I'm just trying to get this book done. I still need to write roughly 40,000. When is your due date for this one again? Oh, you are? All right. I feel us cooking up something. It's going to happen in May, guys. We have dinner theater on the 2nd. The next weekend is prom and Wicked. Then the last weekend we head to Florida. Okay, so the 2 weekends that I mentioned sound pretty good then. June's going to be difficult because we're going to California in June, and that's a road trip. So that takes care of 2 weekends that I won't be able to do any all-day live streaming. But those 2 weekends that I mentioned in May So it's either going to be the 16th or 17th or the 23rd or 24th. I will do an all-day live stream. Let me write this down so I don't forget because I am scatterbrained. 16th/17th or May 23rd/24th all day live stream. When I hash out all the details, I'll put it in my Discord, and then I will also post something in my community on my actual YouTube channel. Yay! May 18th is a Monday. Is it not? Looks like it's a Monday to me. Yeah, we're basically gone all of June. Yeah, we will be gone for about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days in June for California. And like the random stuff that we hit while on the road trip to and from California. I think to California, we're gonna try and just get there as fast as possible and enjoy the Airbnb, and then we'll probably leave either that Thursday or Friday afterwards and take our time getting home, and we'll hit like the Grand Canyon, the Four Corners, a whole bunch of other things because Joe's never seen those. My sister-in-law has never seen those. Obviously, my kids haven't seen any of those. Amelia's actually really excited to see the Grand Canyon. I don't know if I could do the Hoover Dam. I know I saw it as a kid and it didn't bother me, but nowadays my fear of heights has been so bad. Like the Grand Canyon, I will not be going on that see-through bridge. Hell no. Joe wants to do it. He can go ahead and do it with my brother. I will be safely looking from afar. Yeah, I'm trying to time it with when my editor gets back. Oh, May 18th is when your due date is. Okay, there we go. So maybe we for sure do it the 16th or 17th then. That way we get in a good live stream all day write-a-thon for you before your due date. I know you work best under pressure, and I can already see you that last week being scrambled to get all the words in because I know you. So maybe we'll plan for the May 16th or 17th. As of right now, I don't see anything on my calendar for me or for Joe. So I just have to lock in the date and tell Joe about it so that he can wrangle up the kids. That's what's going to happen. All right. We're going to go ahead and do the last sprint. So this is your last call to enter in the forest room if you want to plant this pretty flower with us. You have about 30 seconds to get in that room before I start it. Yeah, I'll be climbing a freaking peak at the end of June. I'm gonna girl. I feel for you. I'm so sorry. Oh man. Too funny. I'm going to be like tapped out by the end of June, and I'm not going to want to do any kind of traveling or socializing for like an entire month because Joe and I are going to Vegas for his 40th birthday. So we'll be around lots of people then. And then in June, we'll be in California and we'll be with, you know, the majority of my side of the family. And I'm going to be like tapped out for a whole month after that. of not wanting to physically socialize with anyone. Plus, California, I think we're gonna try and do Disneyland for the kids as well as Universal. So we'll do one day for Disneyland, one day for Universal. And after that, I'm gonna be like tapped out on my socialness. That's a lot of crowds. It's a lot of crowds for me. Thank God we're going with my family and that we have extra help with my kids, because I don't think I could handle Disney and Universal without any other help than just Joe. Joe and I would go crazy. We would go absolutely bonkers. So thank God that I have my mom, my brother, and my sister-in-law to lean on when it comes to those days. And then the rest of the week I have the rest of my family who's going. Like, I think it's about 15 of us, 15 or 20 of us. It's not the full 30 group. Not everyone can make it. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Same. Yeah. I foresee all of July me being super lazy and not wanting to socialize other than my random girl nights with my besties, because that doesn't feel like socialization for me. Or that doesn't feel like hindering my introvertness. You know what I mean? All right. We're going to start this. So, here we go. Starting the tree or the flower. And I will see you guys in 15 minutes. This is the final sprint of the night, by the way. See you in 15 minutes. Happy sprinting. Okay, everyone, that was the final sprint. How did we do? I'm just putting in my numbers right now. Okay, I got 454 words in that last sprint, giving my total day count to be 1,527 words. I will take it. Yes. Oh my gosh, that was wonderful. See, I just needed to come on here and hang out with you guys and get my words in. I was a little chatty at the beginning, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. I still got 1,500 words in. Yes. Amazing. It's not technically what I needed to do for the day. According to this, I needed to get 1,600 words, but close enough. Close enough. I don't care. This was amazing. Let me put it in my spreadsheet. That is bright. Woof. I wish Google Docs had a dark mode. I hate that they don't have a dark mode. Let's see. Yes. I mean, it's nothing like my 2,000 word count from last week, but I don't care. This was amazing. What's today? The 21st. Project Gemstone, novel. What was it? 15. I didn't write that down. 1527. 1527, and that is draft 1. You good, Stormy? You good? Okay. All right. That means I'm at 6,386 words for the month of April, which I know sounds like a small amount. However, that is more than I wrote all quarter for quarter 1. I have officially written more words in the month of April than I did all of quarter 1. Quarter 1 was abysmal. It sucked so badly. So I will take this. I finished the chapter I was working on. Good job, Jen. Yes. We did rock it today. We rocked it so good today. Okay. This is the time where I tell you when I stream next. And to be perfectly honest, I have no idea when I stream next. Between my work hours, Joe's work hours, Amelia's karate, both kids in MMA, Joe in not 1 but 2 lodges now. 2. So he's not only gone on Thursdays, but he's usually gone on Tuesdays as well. And then they're usually got events almost every single weekend. I don't want to talk about it. Between all of that, and then plus with, the trips coming up soon and it being the end of the school year, well, getting close to the end of the school year, it's utter chaos. So when am I going to stream next? I'm looking at my calendar right now. It is not going to be any time for the rest of this week. I'm busy. Next week, I might be able to do either Monday or Wednesday, depending on if Joe's schedule doesn't change. So maybe sometime next week, either Monday or Wednesday, I can possibly do another live stream. I will let you know in the Discord, which is linked down below. And then I will also, if it's not impromptu like it was tonight, I will post it on my community tab in YouTube. But I think this was a successful day. Very successful day. And it's before 10. All of my writing is done. What are you doing up?
I need I don't even know what it's called.
The eye drops?
No.
The allergy medicine?
No.
The what?
Radisson.
Okay. Go sit on the couch. I will be there in a minute. Say goodbye because I'm saying my goodbyes too. Okay, go. Get out. Girl, you should be in bed. Go.
Bye, fam.
Okay. Say bye.
See ya next week.
Say bye and skedaddle.
Can I blow these out?
Yeah, go ahead. Blow that out. And go.
Oh my god, I want to close
Go.
that. I want to close that.
Well, you asked to blow it out. Go.
See you next week.
Oh my god. She wants to take over my channel.
I want to work with you.
Oh, go. Shoo fly.
I'm the love bug.
Good job, Nikki. Thanks, Steph. I hope you have the best time on your travel. See you next month, probably at the end. No, I'm hoping to be here next week. Next month, I was talking about the all-day live stream. That's going to probably happen at the end of next month. Yes, I'll be here next week, crossing my fingers. Hold me to it. Hold me to it. Yes, sweet dreams to this little one. Alrighty, I'm going to call it. Have a good night, everyone, and happy writing.